again to all the parents, grandparents, families, and students involved in the class of 2018. I want to start off by thanking the many who have made this event special, and thank you Thornapple Church for hosting. I can't believe we're here. Our last week of high school behind us, when just 4 short years ago, I was, well, short, and I probably would have passed out if I stepped up here in front of all of you. As a class, we've spent 712. That's right, 712 days in the same building, bonding with one another and building the interpersonal skills required to prosper once we step out those doors one last time. Forest Hills Northern is truly a unique place. It harbors a culture driven by diversity, inclusion, growth, and most importantly, equal opportunity. High schools such as ours that provide such a great environment are few and far between. Our class will look back with great remembrance and fondness of the staff, friends, and family who poured into our growth and taught us crucial life lessons along this 4-year journey. Our years here at FHN will be timeless, from the whip and the shoot that we know and love, to the Birkenstock Patagonia outfit combinations, to the pop culture music that dominates this modern era. Our generation will go down in history as a group known for the appreciation of the unorthodox and rapid change. We have survived 5 election cycles, the uprise of the iPhone, a polar vortex from Canada, and countless parking violations in the upper lot. Corey always had a field day with that one. We have navigated the challenging times where violence in schools became a topic we all needed to digest and fight. Yet, through all the changes of self-reflection and our culture at large, the class of 2018 has truly persevered. I believe, and I think most would agree, that our class has been one of the most impactful Northern High School has seen for a very long time. From our countless contributions to the successes of our athletic teams, to the improvements to the after-school clubs, the accomplishment of the fine arts programs, to our leadership with Community Day, the International Fair, and much more, our class has shaped and changed the way Northern operates for the better. I want to mention a memorable anecdote that can really help get a better picture of our class. Mr. Duffy is a fantastic teacher. In fact, he's here today and he's going to speak in just a little bit. He's an amazing teacher, and I took his Spanish class for 3 years at Northern. Sometimes he would start the hour by asking us, ¿Qué tal mis artistas? This translated literally means, how are you, my artists? I never really thought much of it, just another weird Spanish idiom, until I asked about it one day in class. He said, I call you artists. Just like many artists willing to live on the edge, your class as a whole takes the most risks. Now, many of you are probably thinking of all the negative connotations associated with that word, risk. But the dictionary defines it as a situation involving exposure to danger. I define risk as the best friend to progress and breakthroughs. Risk breeds innovation. It cultivates new findings and fosters success, pushing people out of their comfort zone. Risk often forces us to ask questions without just following the standard. From the student who stood up for another during trials, to the shy student who auditioned for Northern Singers, to the struggling student who finally built up the courage to ask for academic support. Many we call famous are risk takers. From Bill Gates, who dropped out of college to start a small business in his garage, to J.K. Rowling submitting her manuscript for the Sorcerer's Stone 9 times before it was published, to Steve Jobs, to Martin Luther King, to Rosa Parks. Risk takers have forever shaped our world. For most of us here today, high school is a springboard. We are often on our way to varied adventures where taking risks will become a necessary part of your daily lives. As Mark Zuckerberg once said, it's risky not to take chances. My hope is that we are able to find wild success and great peace in what we accomplish as a class going forward. May you gather information, look carefully before you leap, and acknowledge those who have supported or inspired you along your journey. Everyone sitting here has been given an opportunity to learn, to change, and to better. I want to encourage all of you today to take risks that allow you to pursue your dreams and make them your successes. Find the things you love most and hold on to them tight. For those who fuse passion, risk, and hard work are often the happiest. Thank you, FHN, for an amazing 4 years that I soon won't forget, and congratulations once more to the class of 2018.